Hello, this is the W.O.Tcast. I'm Alex. That's Matthew. This is
Hello.
episode 2 in our series of helpful, hopefully, tips and other things for this game.
Yeah.
Today, we are currently in a platoon, as you can probably see.
Yeah, I've not got it up yet.
Now
Okay,
bring it up.
there's the platoon. As you can see, things have changed since last time. I am now driving an M3 Lee and a KV-1S because tanks have been sold and some have been upgraded.
I'm also very rich.
Yes, Alex is very rich. The M3 Lee gets you a lot of money and he has over 900,000.
925, 977 to be exact, just to rub it in your face. I'm kidding, I'm not that horrible, normally.
Yes, you are. Okay, so yes, it is very cool tank, and so I just bought it.
You might want to rephrase that.
Well, I had it before, so I re-bought it.
Yeah, well, what I mean is, it's a good tank, all in all, but it's not the greatest. Personally, I don't really like it, I'm just using it to get the T1 heavy.
And money.
Not yet. That wasn't the original intention, but now that I've got 925,000, that's what I'm going for.
Just
I am
keep
keeping...
rubbing it, don't you?
Yep. Right,
Okay then. You
so-
want to just get into a match and then show them
Yes.
how much money this thing can actually
Yes,
get?
but main purpose of the match today will be to show you some weak spots on tanks. For example, where to hit a tank if...
Oh, look at that, there's a T1 heavy right at the top of our team.
That's
T1
your team.
HG. So it's pretty much a...
If he's next to us, we will show you what that looks like. Is he
he's
near
right off
you?
there. Yeah, he's just over to the left of me.
Um,
So there you go, quite a big tank actually.
Oh, there he is, yeah.
Yeah, he's just by the T25.
Right, in this match we'll show you a few tips, like weak spots on tanks, places to hit them. One, which is kind of obvious, is the tracks, or the track wheels. You hit a tank in there, and he has to rely on his turret. That is not the fastest turning thing in history. Think about it this way. I don't know if you can see it from where you are, Matthew, but that AMX 105 AM,
AMX 105 AM.
or the hits are next to him, or the Stug. If you hit
Yeah,
any three of
tank
those,
destroyers.
yeah, if you hit any three of those in their tracks and you get run behind them, you're at the least defended part, and he can't hit you with his gun.
Also, with the M3 Lee, it only has a certain viewing arc. So
Yes, that's also something. If you ever see an M3 Lee and you don't have one, dig out his track. It's gonna help.
yes.
Doesn't always work first time, and because guns aren't always the most accurate things you can use. But
So I think I'm just gonna head. Oh, actually, where are we gonna go then?
well, these aren't really frontline tanks, so I would say we maybe try and camp on a hill somewhere.
I'm going to follow. I'm going to follow these guys because they all seem to be running over to the north right now.
Oh, that's probably why. That T50 up there.
So
Right, one thing, this is a little disclaimer for any Call of Duty fans out there. You might have heard me say a minute ago that I wanted to camp somewhere. Now, don't think of camping as a bad thing in this game. In this game, it's what you're actually supposed to do.
camping in this game is almost vital, to
If
be
you
honest, because
think about it,
on Call of Duty you zoom in, your rectal is right there, where on this you have to wait for it to, the little circle on my screen, the little green circle, you have to wait for it to close in. If I
And
stop now, you'll see it getting smaller. You have to wait for it to close in.
And if Matthew would also like to look directly to his right, you'll notice the little green reticle doesn't follow him.
Yes,
Because
of
if you look at the front of these things, the gun only has so far it can turn.
Yeah,
So-
it's big cannon at the bottom left. It really is annoying.
Is it not the front right? Yeah, the bottom front right, yeah.
Yeah,
Ooh,
if you're looking from behind, but I was looking at it from in front.
Oh, right, sorry.
Yeah.
I was looking at it from on top, actually. That's what she said. You gotta put humor in a video, come on.
Yeah, and so...
Oh, T28 down there. Oh my god.
So you can actually see that everyone has just stopped and started camping on this hill.
Well, they're not really camping, they're
Not
sitting
camping, but they're
right
just
in there.
sitting here on the hill.
Best thing to do, if your team has stopped moving, if you can't see anything on
Whoa,
your radar...
that artillery shot.
Oh, nice.
That was close.
Right, if you see
there's
most
another
of
one.
your team stop, right?
Hide behind them.
No, don't hide behind them. The best thing you can do, actually, is stop near them and find cover near them, because they've stopped for a reason. If your radio can't pick them up, don't just disregard why they've stopped. Think about why they've stopped.
Actually, the way a radio works is if you can contact, if you're in the radio range of one of your teammates, then whatever that teammate, if any of your teammates sees the enemy and you're in the range of that teammate, then you can
Oh,
see.
there, our flag.
And whoa, I'm going to return to base.
Yes. Watch out for that T-40 to the left.
Now, one of the added things is if you hold in Z, this comes up, this little screen. You get 6 options: negative, attack, help.
I didn't actually mean to say
Reloading.
defend the base there, but I did.
Defend the base, and affirmative.
Oh no!
Because they're capturing our base, I'm going to say defend the base, and you just click it.
Base?
Yeah, I know.
I don't think I can get up this hill now. I think I'm stuck.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, earlier in a match I did. It wasn't on video, unfortunately. I so wish it was, but there was this M4 underneath me. Like I was on this cliff. I think it was on the map El Haluf. It's kind of a desert map with a valley and everything. And he was on this he was under this cliff that I was on, and I couldn't shoot him from where I was, and no one was paying attention to me, which you should always do. Pay attention to me, not necessarily anyone else, just me. Right, yes. And the guy, he wouldn't move, and he wasn't actually shooting at anyone, so I decided I would just drive this thing off. Oh, okay. This is.
Yeah, I was just about to say that to you. Yeah, watch out because there's guys behind you.
Oh, my radio is. Well, that's not good. But the M4, he didn't move. He was just sitting right. I'm gonna be killed. You're using me as cover. That's not fair. Oh, that was pretty close. But the M4.
Yeah, pretty close to you. It hit me right in the
Oh
back.
God, M3 Lee, right there. There's another one.
We'll just stop and aim at him. Darn it.
I stopped and aimed at him. I just, well, watch behind you. There's a thing. An M7 empty.
There's only 2 guys left on our team anyway. So
Use my dead body as cover.
it's just me.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what is vital in this game. Cover. You must use anything as cover, even your teammates.
Especially when they're dead.
Okay, I'm taking shots on. The M3 Lee's weak point is in the top turret.
Yeah, it's very, very. Oh, you've got a massive hit right there.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, but that M4 under the cliff, I just drove off the cliff, landed on him. He had 1% health. I had about 24% left. You know what annoyed me most about this? The fact that once I had shot him, he had 1% health. I had about 20% health. He just shoots.
See, actually seen with that M3 Lee that it had a lot more health than me.
Yeah.
Quite a lot more. But I still managed to take it out because I shot at the top turret where he was shooting at the front and all it did was bounce off. And that's the match over, as you can probably see. And from that match we got 11,000 coins and 135 experience. Now the experience I know is not all that high, but the money is actually really high for this type of tank.
I didn't get that much experience, which is quite annoying. Because I'm still 4,000 away from that T1 Heavy.
I've still got the 3 times XP. I haven't won in this thing yet.
Oh, I have. Me and my little T18 have both lost them. Yes, I have a T18.
Okay, so yeah, so if you're going to aim for the M3 Lee top turret, that's always a best thing to aim for.
And also, on most tanks, if you look at the front of the M3 Lee, you'll see how it curves underneath.
Yeah.
If you try and hit it where it begins to curve underneath, like where you can still see it curving underneath, if you hit it there, or any other tank for that matter, round about there, you will do a lot of damage. And you might also take out their driver.
Also, what's a good thing on some tanks, when they drive over a hill, when they start going over it, the front of the tank will hang over the top of the cliff, so that you can shoot the underbelly of the tank, and that will do huge amounts of damage to a tank. So that is a very good spot to hit it. Anything else? The KV-1S as well. That's my tank. Happy with
stop
that.
showing off.
Really good. You show off your money. I'm allowed to show off.
I can't show off my money. No one can see it. We haven't set up me recording yet. We will have an Alex cam eventually.
Hopefully.
You're not hoping for it. I am.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Well, I think that's probably all.
That's all for today, then, or this video.
Yes. Thanks for watching. This has been Alex and Matthew from the W.O.Tcast. Good night.
Goodbye.